Hey guys, this is Coach Tim with Independent MMA in Newnan, Georgia. Today I'm going to go over one of the most important things you can do when you're learning striking and you've been practicing striking. And it's very simple, a lot of times overlooked, and it's shadow boxing. Shadow box is super important for a few reasons. One, it allows you to practice what you're learning in perfect detail. When you're hitting the mitts, you end up getting caught up trying to hit power. Same thing with the bag work. And sparring, you're not trying to get hit and you're trying to land. So a lot of times your technique will suffer. So with shadow boxing, the ideal and the premise of shadow boxing is to work perfect technique every time. And a few of the things that I like to work when I'm shadow boxing is footwork. Of course, footwork. I want to be moving in, I want to be moving back and all around. With shadow boxing, I'm a right-handed fighter, so my left leg stays forward. So anytime I move forward, the left leg starts the motion and the rear leg will follow up. If I move backwards, rear leg starts the motion and the front leg follows up. And the same thing with left and right. If I go to the left, left leg starts, right leg follows up. If I move to the right, my right leg moves, my left leg follows up. So shadow box is really important with footwork. And when I'm working footwork, my hands are up, my chin are down, my elbows are in tight. And I'm working in, out. I'm working angles, around. And as I'm working my footwork, I want to imagine attacks coming. I want to imagine opportunities presenting themselves. So I step in and I step out. I step around. So as I've learned and practicing my footwork, I'm going to start incorporating some punches. So same thing, hands up, chin down, elbows in tight here. And as I'm moving around, I'm working my jab. And as I'm throwing my punches, watch how perfect form. Boom. I'm protecting myself here, and on the other angle, I'm protecting myself. I'm keeping myself covered. Same thing with the right hand. I'm staying covered. I'm staying protected. I want to work my combinations. Head slips. Different combinations. I want to imagine my partner moving around me, slipping punches, stepping in, attacking, stepping back, avoiding the attack. A couple things I like to do. One, when I'm shadow boxing, is I call it the cover and counter. I imagine punches coming in, block, block, counters, block, counter, block, counter. And the other one that I like to practice is the slip and stick. The punch is coming, I'm moving out of the way. Move, boom, boom. Hit punches, angle off. Move my head, bam, bam. Hit punches, angle off. So I have the cover and counter and the slip and stick. And now I want to add all of them together with my footwork. I'm here, boom, throwing good punches, slipping, blocking. I want to imagine the fight happening. This is a great warm-up. This is great for perfect technique. And this allows me to stay focused on what I need. If I am training to fight a guy who is taller than me, a couple things I really want to practice. The fast step in, covering the distance, and I'm going to work on defending his jab. If it's a block, counter, however I'm doing it, stepping in and knowing he's going to be using his jab. So I've got to keep my hands up and I've got to be ready to spring whenever I have that opportunity. If I'm fighting a shorter guy, I want to be able to keep him at bay with my jab. And I want to be able to work. As he approaches in, I step back. As he goes back, I step in. I want to keep him at the end of my punches. Shadow boxing is very important to improve. And it, like I said before, it's often overlooked and it shouldn't be. Use your shadow boxing. Slip and stick, cover and counter, footwork. Allow yourself to become a better striker.